I love horses. They are such powerful animals, and yet they can be so gentle.
I am so grateful that I have discovered this skill, and I am happy to have horses in my life.
My family and I like to do stuff together. We all love the outdoors, so going for hikes, riding bicycles, and hanging out with animals is a favorite activity for us. My family is important to me because I like to spend time with them, and also I don't think I would know what to do without them, and they're always there for me. My brother is much younger than me. That means he tends to fall behind. It's sometimes difficult to stay patient with him. The age difference between me and my brother Yamukita is 7 years. Sometimes they are not seen because sometimes they are and Moshe, sometimes they and then I am seen. So ingathi bandiyamnyimbaza and then aqala abe nomsindo kanti idlala naye. Eqala uyahleka and then aqala abe nomsindo. It's quite difficult having a brother who's 7 years younger than you, because now when you play against him you don't have much of a challenge.
Onyana bam bohlukene ngeminyaka eyi7, so njengoba nje bohlukene ngeminyaka eyi7, lo omncinci ixesha elininzi iba khona laa nto yokokuba ufuna ukwenza izinto ngale ndlela umkhulu wakhe azenza ngayo, ngelinye ixesha afune ke ukwenza izinto ngendlela yena afuna ngayo. Kube lapho ke ngoku uzawufumanisa uba ngelinye ixesha ziyangqubana, abavani kakuhle kuba kaloku omnye wenza into engafunwayo ngulo omnye, omdala mhlawumbi uthi yenza into ethile, omncinci angafuni ukuyenza ngale ndlela ayitsho ngayo.
Put it like this. You put it in. Look, you have to like this thing. Some things that I still have to work on a bit is that I get a bit impatient sometimes and I get mad very easily sometimes. My life is very busy. I have many after-school activities I take part in. Yeah, I have a lot of things that I do during the week, like I have to do swimming, piano, guitar, art, karate, and football. Yeah. So that's all that I do in the week, but it's all on different days. So it's Monday to Saturday. Sunday is the only day that I don't work. I like to do them, but I don't like being busy. So in the week, things can be quite hectic. It's sometimes hard to find time for homework. We just have to somehow fit everything in. But on Friday afternoon, I usually make time to do something I like very much. It's the time when I just relax and forget about everything. Then I can do something I'm very passionate about.
I live in an area of Soweto called Protea Glen. I enjoy this place because it is quiet. I spend a lot of my time playing with my friends, but sometimes I play alone. I play soccer and multiplayer games like PlayStation. These are the things I enjoy the most. I live with my mom and dad. I have an older brother and sister, but they don't live with us. I love my family because we can talk about anything, and we watch movies together and we spend time together, and they really support me. But I have one problem in my life. I am a shy person. Sometimes I find it difficult to talk to people I'm meeting for the first time. I usually get shy when there's people I don't know. It can be a disadvantage to many aspects of my life.
I do talk about his shyness when we are together, because he has to stand in class to do presentations. So he can't do the presentation while sitting down on his desk. So they go in front and do presentations. So sometimes we do practice together.
But there's something that I do every weekend that helps me to overcome my shyness. I am committed to it because I am determined to overcome my limitations.
My dad found a horse riding school, and then he told me about it, and then I said, let's try it. So then as soon as we started doing horse riding, I started to enjoy it, and then now we do it every single week on a Friday. Okay, so ndandizalwe phaya ezilalini, and then ndandizalwe phaya ezilalini, and then sinehashi phaya ekomani phaya kwezilale zasekomani. So ndikholela hashi ndiye phaya entabeni ndiyothatha iinkomo. Xa sibuya neenkomo, ezinye abantwana beenkomo baza kweli cala, abanye beze kweli cala, so ufuna kubathathe buze nabo baze in the right direction so that ungafika phaya endleleni. So we also ride the horses there back at Eastern Cape, and we learned how to ride them here in Bloemfontein so that I know specifically how to treat it properly there at Eastern Cape. That I'm riding is Strawberry Cheesecake. She's still young, but we're still training her to become more comfortable with jumping and things like that. I'm ungashi bona kumnandi udlala nabo zona ziyakuthanda once ni-trainwe kakuhle once bona bathanda udlala nawe udlala nabo and then kuzaba mnandi bona they will be patient now uzaba patient and then you have fun. Yeah, it's nice to control them because once they listen to you, it's actually nice to have fun with them and they also have fun, so you can start to trot, run with them and things like that, and then you guys can just have some fun. I love horses. They are such powerful animals, and yet they can be so gentle. To be able to control such a big animal is a great confidence booster. But if they don't listen to you and then you start to get frustrated and impatient and they have their moments and they just don't want to listen.
A horse has a mind of its own. Today it will do everything perfect and tomorrow it will pretend it knows nothing. She's a very young horse, so she's starting off, and Khoma also. So they're actually learning together. And it teaches him patience, to be patient with her and not lose his cool or something, you know, just to take a deep breath and try again.
Mustn't expect too much and too quickly because the horse is still learning, so you must also teach it slowly and be patient with the horse. Yeah, I think they can sense. If you feel happy sometimes, they will feel happy and positive. Sometimes if you feel frustrated with the horse and then they just don't want to listen to you because they can hear the tone of your voice and also they can feel the energy from you. But once you have like a positive self-esteem about yourself at that day, and then they will start to listen. But sometimes it's just opposite way. You just have to stay patient and keep on encouraging them until they do what you want them to do.
When I was much younger, a few years ago, there was a time when we went on a school trip. I remember it was at the Pretoria Zoo. While I was there, I saw horses. I really liked them. So when I was riding that horse, I could feel that I loved the horses and riding them. When I came back, I did some research on Google about horses. I then told my parents about a place called Inos Mafukate Equestrian Center here in Soweto. And I asked them if I could join the equestrian center, and they agreed. In 2022, my dad took me to the center. I then met Zindile Nhlapo. He is now my horse riding coach. I have fun when he coaches me and I learn a lot of things from him. He always tells us that you must respect your elders and you must take care of the animals. I ride a horse, I just feel free and I also enjoy it, and horse riding is really fun. It makes a difference in my life because it keeps me away from the things that many young people get involved in. It keeps me off the streets and it helps me stay focused.
Samkelo has a lot of potential in horse riding, because I just asked him now. He started horse riding about 1 year ago, and in 1 year he's able to ride by himself. He's able to jump over obstacles by himself. Because there are some people who've been riding horses for 6 years and still can't do what Samkelo does now.
My greatest highlight was when I went to my first show in 4 Ways in Johannesburg. That was the best time I had in horse riding. It's a competition where the horse is jumping obstacles. That day I was able to show people my skills. This made me feel happy and confident. I am so grateful that I have discovered this skill, and I am happy to have horses in my life. They are such amazing creatures, so powerful and still so gentle. I just love being around them.
Just before a show, my family normally pitch in to help groom my horse. It's nice to be able to do something like this together. It is very important to look after the horse because you must make sure that it is fed, it has enough water, that it is not dehydrated, and that it has been groomed. It's sometimes nice to be able to help my younger brother and teach him about horses. It makes me feel good to do that. I'd say to kids who are scared of animals, or anybody in fact who's scared of animals, I would say that they must start with small animals that they can get comfortable with, and then once they get comfortable with them, they start to get closer to bigger animals and then start brushing them, and then take it a step further to ride them and play with them more.
Utshintsho enduliqapheleyo kuKhoma okwethe waqala ukhwela amahashe kokokuba ungumntu apha okhawulezayo uba nomsindo ngokommo, kodwa ukhwela amahashe kumncedisile uba akwazi ulawula umsindo wakhe, akwazi ukwamkela into yokuba izinto azizosoloko zisenzeka ngale ndlela afuna ngayo.
Horses have taught me that you need to be patient with people too. You need to be sensitive to their feelings and not always just get them to do what you want them to do. They have taught me that I must start becoming more patient and to handle my emotions a bit more from getting mad at too much. The horses have also taught me that I must also think about what other people feel on a certain day and not just think that they're going to be the same every day. In the future, I'd like to become a professional footballer, but if that doesn't work out, I also want to become a game ranger. I think I'll still enjoy riding horses, even though I don't think I'll ride them as much, but I'll still enjoy the company of horses. I would say horses have helped me to be a better person.
If you want to learn how to ride a horse, you should dedicate as much time as possible practicing. Every time you need a practice, you should do it, and you must not be afraid of the horses. They won't harm you. You just need to know how to treat them with respect.
Riding horses, it gave him self-confidence about himself, and he's able to socialize with other children. Actually, he likes socializing with other children.
Ever since I started riding horses, things have been getting better. Yes, my shyness is improving, but I still have to continue working on it. It's important for me because I don't want this to stop me from getting opportunities in life.
Animals in general, having a pet decreases a feeling of loneliness, so you feel like you have someone to talk to, or someone, because an animal can't talk back to you, but they can listen. Whether they understand us or not, I'm not sure.
When you want something in life, you shouldn't allow obstacles to stop you. You have to try your best. Ask your parents to help you. When I finish school, I would like to be a doctor, and I would also want to build my own equestrian center and teach other people about horses. Doing what you really love makes life great.